going on, people? OG back on the screen. NBA 2K26 has to be a banger. It's literally, we played NBA 2K25, that was a demo. Now we are on NBA 2K26. 10% faster speed, pure green windows. You guys have been so blinded, you can't realize we literally played a game where they was making us shoot certain shots where we were guaranteed to miss. Some people try to fake like they wasn't missing because some people was using Zens. A lot of people are using that. People think it's not, but trust me, if they're sold in GameStop, people, you have to start using common sense. We are here to talk about my ultimate Kevin Durant build. The new shift taller players will have. The more momentum based game 2K is going to offer us now. What do I mean by momentum based? Meaning as your takeover goes up, now we have custom takeovers. You'll be able to have a different feel and speed. They brought the momentum back. Tier 1. They said there's a garbage 1, there's a tier 2, tier 3. So people, once we know that, we understand that momentum is going to translate to the mathematics system in the game, meaning you're going to be able to get a faster momentum cross on a bigger build. Doesn't mean it's going to be super effective. It depends as you're playing. Takeover. The game has always been like this, and I'm going to show proof, so please watch this full video. We are just playing. Some people are probably like disgusted with 25, so you thinking it's going to be like the same game because we're running the same badges and stuff. It's not that. They're changing so much stuff up. They're about to make certain things matter, certain things don't matter. Like, we are going to get a more polished version of what 25 should have been. Okay, they do it every two. It's weird. I don't know if it's some type of cycle. Every 2 years it seemed like, but it's really not, because sometimes they was on a good consistent streak. For me, I would say, like, people were still playing 2K even though some people was quitting, right? So KD is going to be locking in this year. The builds are going to be crazy because, man, this just lets me know, and this lets me think, because listen people, in 2K21 they gave us the superstar builder. I mean, yes, they gave us it. I'm going to show. So I want to come here to first show you guys the stats and attributes of my 6'10 Kevin Durant build in NBA 2K23. I've been doing this since NBA 2K17. We're going to show you all the Kevin Durant builds I have in quick snippets, certain stats, certain clips, just to show you guys we've been had this. They just took things away because of certain abusive players, and they're slowly just trying to build back to that regular mode of 2K what they had. Other gaming companies are starting to go add more arcadeness in their game, so it's more of a, see, when you're playing whack-a-mole or when you're playing an arcade game against somebody, sometimes it just depends on that skill, who is more consistent within that same rhythm, like, oh, whacking the moles or throwing the ball in the little holes. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna put like a little stick to come out to block your ball and then it's RNG, like, so, you know, some RNG shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's the arcadiness 2K needs to get back to, having stuff that is always consistent, that people can know, okay, this is consistent with their game when it comes to gameplay. Okay, now look at the Kevin Durant build on NBA 2K23. Close shot was an 80, driving layup was an 85. They gave us a lot of points. Driving dunk was a 80. That's very well balanced. And come on, like, people, look at all the other stats. We go to the other stats. The mid-range was low, okay, but that's still high. We still was hitting in this game. It still was easy to shoot mid-ranges. It's always easy to shoot mid-ranges. 92. Here's another thing that I want you guys to pay attention. A lot of people was telling me in my comment section when I made the last KD build, oh, the ball handle, or oh, they may not give us high. Look what we have right here, an 80. An 80 ball handle, people. An 80 ball handle, people. Do you see this? In the Kevin Durant build, still in NBA 2K23, dribbled like slow, people. But 80 ball control is supposed to be very, very good. But they were trying to give us it slow. Even when you look at the speed and acceleration, my acceleration was damn near 80, My speed was damn near 80. The build should have some good movement to it, but when you watch this gameplay, the 23 was still a bit sluggish, okay? Even the defense. So here is gameplay with my 6'10 on NBA 2K23. Remember the stats you've seen, like those are stats where we should have control. They've been trying to give us it, but look at the gameplay. Like, look at when the players are moving, like feet wise, you can tell there's a more slidiness to the game. More so even when you look at me on defense, you can just tell this game has more of a slide to it than a kind of snap and stand. It's slow. Look at the size ups when people are doing their size ups. You know what I mean? It's not a good look. Even when randoms do dribble moves, it shows you how much more the game is clunky because the randoms can't even put stuff together. Look how slow the shooting is. Everybody felt like it was a medicine ball shooting in this game. Like, let me go to the beginning clips to actually show you the intro, and then we're going to move on. We're not going to keep you guys long here. So you see right here, I get the ball. Look how I have to turn around. Look at the snatch. Look at that little ugly move I get right there when I try to do a speed boost, but I break him by doing a step back, and then I gather myself and get a shot. I didn't like how they made the 6'10 this year. They made him so slow in 23. It was just bad. It wasn't good. You know what I mean? It wasn't really good for the culture. Show you some. Even when we get to NBA 2K23, look at the badges we had, people. So the ability for 6'10 builds to be nasty was there, and they were nasty in this game. You understand? I want to show you guys some more stuff. Right? Look at this. 80 ball control. They gave us handles for days on bronze. They were trying to do stuff. Like, how do we have unpluckable on Hall of Fame this year if you could go and hide in the post control? You know what I mean? Even quick first step with the points. You see what I'm saying? Killer combos. They gave us certain stuff to where, okay, a 6'10 has killer combos. You're going to be able to do some combos and break somebody down. Even gave us clamp breaker and even gave us hyperdrive so we can get faster moving forward crossovers. So I don't want to hear when people are like, oh, too cheesy. Certain things is lineups. When you go into the ones court, you know you have to have a certain lineup. Most people are going to try to go there with 6'7s and small forwards to bully, dunk, easy buckets. So, you know, everything is lineup and situational. There's always a mismatch in basketball. Unless you have the same matchup, and then you guys got to just go at it. So to say certain stuff OP, you know what I mean? People shouldn't try to go down that route. You know we got to come back. Like I said, they kept hitting us, nerfing us. Like I said, my 6'10 did numbers. I feel like 2K goes around and looks at everything. And I feel like they've seen videos. And they've seen what I do on my 6'10. It's so crazy now because other people have claims of being a user of the 6'10 just because they made them so like usable now. Back then, people did not want to use a 6'10 in this game. They did not. Like a 6'10 log or some shit or some type of slash, some build. Like, not like this type of build that I have right here, Kevin Durant build. Right? Look how I'm dribbling, people. Look at the speed. It's way more speed. Way more faster left to right movement. Way more. Way more faster. Now, once again, this is when we had the badge point system. And it was like choosing certain badges was better to go with. You know what I mean? And you can see how they broke it down right here. But it's like we always got shown love. You know, the ball handling section this year wasn't bad because we like didn't need Hall of Fame because you guys seen the mathematic takeover system that I'm talking about. This is how it's going to be this year. This is what I'll cap it off right here. This is what a 6'10 build is going to look like our bigger builds when they're moving. This is the vibe I'm getting because this is still a next gen 2K, and this to me is like a 10% boost faster than NBA 2K25 right here. This is like a 10% boost if we was in 25 moving like this. Look when I do the launch. See? Not even that crazy. It just gives me the right positioning. Okay, check this out. This is an example of the build still sometimes could get a little pressured and a little clamped. You see the body bumps. I can't get through. Contact right here. Get a perfect speed boost. Nothing OP about it. Somebody could still come help D. You see what I'm saying? But we still got the offense to work out. But people don't need to look at bigger builds gonna be too OP. Everybody's gonna use them. It's always a reason to use a. There was always a reason to use a smaller build. I feel like a 610 could body a lot of smaller builds back in this game, in teams. But it was always a need in this game to use all types of builds in NBA 2K22. Nobody cannot say that. Have you seen balanced lineups every NBA 2K22 next gen? Nobody can not say that. You see when my takeover's down, the moves slow down. They're not the same snappy. I have to do different things to get a bucket off. You see, I'm trying to do a shot creator shot. It's a tight game. Can't hit nothing right now. And I go and take a green, pull up, fade, end the game. So this is all we need. That's all we need with the builder. That's all we need for this builder to work. Okay, I'm gonna leave the link to the description of this gameplay below. Show some love. All we need is that. 2K already said they have new body types. Hopefully they get even more lit. I feel like they're still holding out on some stuff that they did not tell us yet. Since they're doing a lot of like copy and paste, which we want to say, but revamps, there should be a lot of more other stuff with like the city and other things to come that they're just going to tweet out. I feel like they want to do a more rollout where they tweet shit out. You see how the community day, certain shit not even popping crazy like how it was. Or we got the builder. Usually YouTubers was able to get their hand on the builder and show us the builder first before 2K. They didn't even do that this year. So I feel like they want to do things a little bit differently, you know, start rolling things out on their own, start doing certain stuff. But I feel it's going to be a great year. The takeover is going to put us at least to an 85 ball control. When we do the custom takeovers with the KD build, and the way your build is going to feel and move is going to be a little bit better. Even a 6'8", 6'6", other different builds, whatever you do, wherever you prioritize your cap breakers or takeover, I feel like they're going to do more chess. I love the way they did the point system this year, but it just didn't fit right with the gameplay. But listen, this system is not a bad system. They get it right with this gameplay. The speed feel good. The takeovers feel like they actually matter this year, which they said it should. We in a good spot right now. Hey, y'all hit that like, subscribe. I got more bangers on the way. Y'all know who's the best Kevin Durant maker. Like at least I can say I'm the best for that. Like I've been doing KD too long, since 17. Y'all lock in, hit the like button.